MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Charlie Morton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep. 0-1.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 27.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First pitch on its way. Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. In there, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he chased it in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in, number 23, and he's ready to take his first cuts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No. This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. Hit to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Austin Riley stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. 1 down.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So digging in now, Alfonso Rivas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Left center, base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Morrow, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Wisdom at third. Rivas at second with 1 away. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
So now to the plate, Jamison Taillon. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The count now at 2-2. Two out here and a runner at second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves nothing. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Taillon has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Sean Murphy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Morton is there. 2 down.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Charlie Morton. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Suzuki 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 23.
Digging in, number 23. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Popped him up. Swanson calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Austin Riley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. And we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. Patrick Wisdom is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So in now for Chicago, Alfonso Rivas. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 5.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Morrow comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right side. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch on its way.
No ball.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball one to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
In now, Orlando Arcia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. But 2 in the... Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Acuna is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another shot now. Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of. And
he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still Travis d'Arnaud will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The next 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 23.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Colin McHugh.
Leading off the inning, Patrick Wisdom, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now batting, Alfonso Rivas. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Four 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Full count now. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Number 68 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 68.
Nick Madrigal will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. A ball and no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Nick Madrigal will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher.
At the plate, Austin Riley will begin things here against Jamison Taillon. Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 3, Yan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. He's set and pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Changeup, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Killian, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Tapped out in front of home. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
1-2. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Braves strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Tyler Thornburg.
Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Keenan Thompson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ozzie Albies will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Thompson, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves. Number 15, Alex.
A high fastball is in there. Fouled away. Popped him up. Gomes shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Digging in now, Suzuki 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball. Look out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hits this one hard the other way, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Ozuna. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he fouls this one off. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Alfonso Rivas will be next. Now here it comes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Darren O'Day gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Alfonso.
Standing in, Alfonso Rivas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Christopher Morrow. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. O'Day, still playing here at age 38. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Yan Gomes would be next. Three-two pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Riding in once again, Ronald Acuna. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, number 23. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping up now, Austin Riley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Rooker enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Michael Rooker.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Frenmel Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32 from your Reyes.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Count remains at 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nelson Velasquez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Nelson Velasquez.
Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped up. And no, they can't get there. The 2-2 one more time. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 23 will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Manuel Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Manuel Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Murphy. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. And here is strike 3 called on a fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Chicago Cubs even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Keenan Thompson gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.